Hi everybody, and welcome to my channel, Oracle of the Crows, Hypnic Crow. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you to each and every one of you guys, whether you're new or a returning subscriber. I am very, very grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you give me. So we haven't did one of these for a while because I have been working with what I have. And a new avenue opened up, which opened up me going back to weeklies, which are coming, and just wacky Wednesdays for the dailies for now. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do our first wacky Wednesday, which is today, February already 1st. The very first Wednesday of the month. Alright. This is open to the collective. It's not to just any general sign. So open your mind. You have three different pals. You have one right here, the red one, which is pal number 1. You have pal number 2, which is the cauldron. It has dirty messages in it, so I recommend that you always don't let anybody under 18 anyways, but be open to a more physical, intimate view. This would be the PAL. And then we have a PAL number 3 here, which is the white twin flame messages. So you got the red one in the white deck 1 and 3, and then the dirty deck in the middle, which is number 2. So go ahead and pick your pals now. Alright, for those of you who chose pal number 1, let's get into it. So the question for today for Wacky Wednesday, seeing how we got Valentine's Day for February, is the month of love. We are going to do a Wacky Wednesday, and it's called What Secrets Are They Hiding, and what's the wisdom of this secret? What is the wisdom of what is being hidden? So we're going to go ahead and I'm shuffling pile number 1 for whoever chose pile number 1. So what we're going to do is I shuffled that, put the intention into it. I'm going to put that there. And what we're going to do now is, before we pull that message, is pull some letters in pile number 1's name of the person who is keeping secrets from you. So we got an S for those of you who chose pile number 1. This person's name has an S in it. For pile number 1, person's name has an S in it. What else? An O for somebody. So an S and an O is this person's name for those of you who chose pile number 1. What other letters? Okay, so we have a wild card. So it could depend on who you are, what letter you want to put in there, but definitely has an S and an O. I feel one more maybe for pile number 1. Okay, an A. Alright. So there you go. Those are the letters in their name, at least 4 of them, first, last, even a nickname, perhaps. Alright. So we're going to now check into the message. So let's go ahead and see what this message is. What is the secret that they are hiding? What is the secret that this person is hiding? What is the secret that they are hiding for pile number 1? What is the secret that they are hiding? Pile number 1, well, they really plugged that message and I couldn't find it. Give me 1 second. I will be right back. Alrighty, so this is the card that was on the other side of the table. I had to get up and walk the whole way around the table. So this is the message. Your beauty still moves me. So I feel like they are not truly expressing how they see you. So you could be a bit intimidating to this person. Um, Over to his pal number one. Let's see if anything else wants to come out. That one had wings, so I feel like that is very, very important. And this one landed on my master crystal. How could you still love me after all I've done? So this person may have did a bit of, perhaps a bit of dirt to you. And they're like, well, how could you still love me after everything I've done? But I still see your beauty, and it still moves a part of me to see that you still see the beauty in me. Okay, that's kind of what I feel there. So let's go ahead and put one more clarifier for pile number one. Another clarifier for pile number one. Yeah. So for some of you, they are at a crossroads about the situation. So I kind of want to say they're at a crossroads about how where they want to go, what they want to do in this situation, because they're questioning how you could still feel and see the beauty of them after everything that they have done to you. And that puts them at a crossroads, like somebody can truly love me with all my flaws and all. So that's the secret that they are holding. So this next question is, why are they holding this secret? And for that, we're going to use the wisdom of the hidden realm. So this is the wisdom you need to gain from why this is being hidden from you. The wisdom to be gained as to why this is a secret, why this is being hidden. Alright, so it landed right on this deck, which is sitting right underneath the computer here. This is the Swan King, transformation, intuition, and patience. So right off the bat, it's a number 13. So this person is, for pile number one, they're meant to teach you something. They are part of your transformation. They are meant to teach you patience, right? Because the Swan King goes with the flow. And so this person sees you as this swan, somebody who's beautiful, somebody who is aging gracefully. And they're wondering, why? Like, how could you still, be in this emotions of even wanting to come towards me? How could you be so patient with me, right? And so this is why they're questioning, how could you love me? How could you be so patient with me? How could you still love me? How could you be so beautiful and, be that swan, the beauty that moves them to want to make changes within themselves, right? And that is why they are questioning the situation. And like I said, it's the number 13, which talks about, the number 13 talks about the death card, right? So that's the wisdom that you need to know. I kind of feel like that is why they are secretly questioning what they should do, because the beauty inside you makes them want to make changes within themselves. It moves something within themselves to want to make themselves more stable, more patient, more, it puts them at a crossroads to see what they need to remove to move forward with you, so to speak. All right, so that is what I see with that. So let's get a message, like how they truly feel. This is why they are holding this secret back. Why is because they're questioning your patience with them. They're questioning a lot of things. That's why they're at a crossroads. They're not sure what they want to do with you. They see you as the most beautiful person in the world, somebody who's very patient, very intuitive, very loving, very caring, right? And it makes them question. It's kind of like how they look at you like you are their earth angel. So a message. Stability, yeah, number 13, I even mentioned that. This relationship can stand the test of time. And that's what they're questioning, right? And that's number 13. Remember I said about stability. They're wondering if this relationship will be able to still be able to be stable through other tests and trials. After everything that you two have put one another through. Has it been all part of the process? So that's why there's a crossroads. If I go ahead and I make this choice, right, to meet you halfway and walk the rest of our days together, is our relationship gonna be stable enough to stand the tests and trials that we will have to go through? So that's why they are secretly holding, questioning. That's the question. That's what they're holding about. How could you still love me? After everything, how could you be so patient? How could you be so in the flow? Alright, so this final answer is this is the postcards from Spirit, and this will be the universe's advice to you about a situation. For those of you who chose number 1. Hold on 1 second. Oh, you're going to see the top of my head. That's okay. I washed my head. Anyways, so here is your postcard for those of you who chose number 1. You want to stop and read it? There it is. And then here is the back of it. And it says, with love. Oh, and look at that. You got the Swan King, and look at that. Look what's on the back of your card. A swan. For pile number 1. It says, dearest you, pile number 1. For those of you who are intuitively guided to number 1. Do you know how much we love you and want to help you? We are here for you, and we hear you ask for guidance, but you must let go and let us help you. You don't have to do it all. You've done your part, now let us do ours. You would be awestruck if you knew how many strings were pulled through the matrix to give you what you need and desire. Spirit has a plan, and when you sign up to be a co-creator, you need to remember to allow the partnership. Right? The Swan King, the Swan, the partnership. To see the beauty and what has been done in this relationship, the tests. To see the beauty in the tests. It's not one-sided. Your desires and plans meet up with those of Spirit. Remember though, Spirit's timetable and ideas of how things will play out may be quite different from yours. Trust us. Spirit's ideas are amazing. Now let go and let us do the magic. Pay attention to other areas of your life. Before you know it, a miracle will have taken place. We love you so much. I just cannot believe you got the swan queen and there is a swan. You are co-creator with the universe, right? You need to learn to be patient and learn to be in the flow of your intuition. It's gonna take some time for this situation to heal. It's a process. Transformation is a process. Out of an ugly situation, you need to see the beauty of how it is a process to go through this ugly situation and transform it into the most beautiful, stable relationship with this person. You can't be stable on sand, right? The lessons teach you, learn lessons, teach you things. Sometimes it's good lessons, sometimes it's bad lessons, and sometimes the harder lessons are the more stable lessons. And that's what I feel this energy is with you. Thank you for watching and have a great Wacky Wednesday, pile number 1 viewers. Alrighty, for those of you who chose number 2, the cauldron, where there is a bit of an X-rated kind of side to it, 18 and over, what happens in Vegas, right? So what we're going to do is, first of all, we are going to pull the initials. That's what I'm looking for. Pull the initials of this person that is holding this secret from you. So that's the question for Wacky Wednesday. What secrets are they hiding and why? So the first cards we're going to pull is the letters in this person's name who is holding this secret. And then we're going to pull out what the secrets are. And then we're going to answer as to why. What is the wisdom as to why they are holding the secret back. Alright. So the letters in this person's name, and we just had a whole pile of them pop out, but I'm not going to take a whole pile of them. Trust me, these things, they freaking speak, but I'm trying to make this a not so long video. Alright, so let's go ahead and shuffle these cards back up for pile number 2. What's the letters in this person's name that is holding this secret back from pile number 2? Pile number 2, what's the letters in this person's name that is holding this secret back? Alrighty. So we have a P coming through here, an a B, and U. Okay, so you got to think about this. This is a collective reading, so I could be pulling in multiple messages here with this person. But right off the bat, I want to say I feel a Dave energy. I'll also see a Paul too coming through. A Paul and a Dave is the two names that I see are very significant. Alright, so like I said, you take what resonates with you. If neither one of them resonate with you, but the letters fit in your person's name you're thinking about, that is fine as well. Then it means that you picked the right star. So we're going to pull one more letter here. Another V. Alrighty, so I feel like this person, um, there's a move coming. Either you're going to move and you're going to cross paths with this person. This person may have perhaps asked you to move in with them. Or you could be moving somewhere, like I said, and you two cross paths. Um, Maybe you two are going to move somewhere together. I live in Pennsylvania, so maybe you're going to move in to Pennsylvania with a moving van. I'm just saying, that's what I'm seeing here. So let's go ahead and see what are some secrets this person is holding back. What are these secrets? What secrets are they holding back from you? Now, mind you, this cauldron has all different kinds of messages in it. Some are dirty, so keep that in mind. What messages? Okay, we had one flop out over here. My heart skips a beat when I hear our song. So there is a song between you and this person, and what they are not telling you is when they hear that song, it reminds them of that that flutter. You remember the first time the first boyfriend, or the first time you kissed, or the first time maybe had intimate relations with somebody. That flutter of having that first time. This person is keeping a secret that their heart feels that when they hear that song, it reminds them of that first time with you. And this person could have a Taurus energy. It could be a bit of a bullhead, or they literally could be a Taurus person. Yeah, that's why I see the move. It makes their heart move. It makes their heart skip this beat, right? So what else? What else are they secretly not telling this person? Okay. They're one of their. So I feel like for some of you, tie me up and spank me. I've been naughty. So that could be why when they hear that certain song, I feel like maybe that situation was happening. And when they hear that song that was playing during that situation, it makes their heart move. It makes their heart skip a beat. It makes their heart flutter. Because that's a memory that they go back to. And I also feel for some of you, this is something that they secretly want to do again. They want you to do this. They want to do this with you. Is to play these, like, how to say it. I want to hit it from behind until you scream and moan. Yeah, they definitely are having some intimate thoughts about you. But they're being stubborn. They're holding this secret from you because they don't want to tell you. They may fear that you may reject them. For some of you, it could be because somebody is moving away. All right. Oh, we have another one that's sitting here. Oh, sorry about that. It's an ex. Oh my goodness. It's an ex pal too. It's an ex. Yeah. An ex is reminiscing about you. Yep. An ex is reminiscing about some intimate relations that you two had together. They're secretly thinking about that. And when they think about how you guys may have shared a moment of intimacy to a particular song or a particular whatever that moment was, they're thinking about that. Wow, I totally did not expect that, but okay. So the next So that's a secret that they are hiding. They are secretly hiding that they want to get intimate with you. An X is. Alright, so and the X's name has PABUVM. Are the letters in their name or both of your names, or perhaps could spell out a day of whatever. You'll know it's yours by how it resonates with you. So now we're going to move into the why. Why are they holding these secrets back from you? Why are they holding this? What's the wisdom you need to know as to why this person is holding this secret back to you, from you? What's the wisdom in this? What's the wisdom you need to know? And we have the resting tree, patience and stillness at number 22. I feel like for some of you, I feel like they're just trying to be patient and wait for the right time to make their move. I feel like this X is just sitting back. I feel like they could be watching this number 22 master number. So pay attention to the master numbers. But I feel like they're just sitting there. They're just being patient. They're sitting on the sidelines. And I feel like they're just waiting for the right time to come in and perhaps communicate this to you. So I just feel like this could be too in the resting tree, maybe leaning up a tree and having these memories. Maybe listening to some music, and while they're by themselves. I feel like they are a lot by themselves. And they could be listening to music by themselves and they find this one song that brings them butterfly feelings back up as to this intimate moment with you. And it makes their heart and their body like want to move. But they're definitely reminiscent. Whoever this person is, they're definitely reminiscent about the situation. So why is because they are, I feel like they're alone. They are just sitting there. They're just chilling. It's nice and quiet around them. And their thoughts just go whoop, right back to you in that time, that memory. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and get a message that this person or spirit wants to send you. Forgiveness. Forgive yourself or another will help you to move forward. Yeah, I feel like they're trying to find forgiveness for perhaps what they did. Or maybe they're waiting they're wondering, maybe what's holding them back is wondering if you will forgive them for what they did. So they're kind of like just sitting there and they are just reminiscing about the situation. And I know that they're really thinking about it and they're wondering if you will forgive them. So that's why they're in their moment, they're in their space and they are heavily thinking about this situation. They are. And they're patiently wondering, right? They're really heavily thinking about you. Whoever this person is, they're really heavily thinking about that intimate relations that you two had together. And it's like getting the best of them. So why are they holding this back is because they are afraid that you will not find forgiveness. You will not forgive them. That is why. So a message from the universe for those who picked star or pile number 2. A message from the universe for those who picked pile number 2. Pile number 2. A message from the universe. celebrate life. All right. So you have an angel around you who wants you to celebrate the experience, because they're not really sure if this person is going to come in and either apologize, or even if you forgive them, if you would accept them asking forgiveness and move on, or even if you forgive them. Um, that's what I feel, and I feel like they kind of are telling you to celebrate the situation, right? It may be for your own protection if you're waiting for an apology. But we are going to read the back of the postcard anyways. There it is if you want to stop the video and read it yourself. It says, dearest you, for those of you who chose pile number 2. There are times in life where taking a risk is better left for another day. Other times are perfect for taking that leap, no matter how dangerous it might seem. Well, hold on to your parachute strings, for today is leap time. Realizing that no matter what, we will not let you fall, drown, get lost, or hurt yourself in any way on this one. Even if it may feel like you are in free fall, we are here for you, and you can stop freaking out about getting hurt and relax into the transition to something new. All the elements are in place, and your soul is ready for a new experience. No matter what you're asking about, it's time to take the risk and do that thing that scares you. No matter what happens, you will land softly, right on target. Don't worry about the outcome. Spirit's got that covered. It's taking the leap itself. That's the point. We love your courage and embrace it, right? So I feel like this person is eventually going to take that leap of faith, and come in and perhaps offer an apology or ask for your forgiveness, is what I feel Spirit is telling you. And I feel like they are behind them, pushing them intuitively. That's why their heart and their very inner deep thought about the situation. Because you know what? Things happen. That's that guilt thing. It pushes, it's like on your conscience that you need to find forgiveness, or you need to forgive yourself for the situation. Alright, so those of you who picked pile number 2, thank you for watching and have a great day. Wacky Wednesday.